After 35 years of serving in various parishes and ministries, living in different parts of the country, I found it the right time to return to the region of my roots. No, I'm not ready to retire, but I simply want to be near my remaining family members and old friends whom I truly value and who have always had a significant place in my life. It is my personal homecoming. I understand genuine homecoming as a reuniting, a return to the familiar with a new vision and hope for the future. Not a looking back or a yearning for the good old days, the way it used to be. Maybe I am being overly optimistic, but I am not so naive to think that what I left 35 years ago still remains. Yes, life changes. The writer of Ecclesiastes tells us, "For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven." He goes on to list 14 examples of life situations with his opposite counterparts. Birth, death, weeping, laughter. You can find the entire list in the 3rd chapter of the book. My faith in God gives me a positive option by which to react to the things that life has thrown my way. This idea of homecoming is in my spiritual DNA that will always conjure up images of that hope. If I need to explain myself, I would say at this stage of my life, I am looking for contentment. Growing up, my parents, my brother, our aunts and uncles, extended family members and friends, and I understood contentment. We were the children of immigrants, many of whom were survivors of the genocide. We had little in the way of material wealth, but shared an abundance of love and support. When one needed help, the other was there to provide it. It continues to this day. Family, our Armenian church and faith, and the Armenian identity were at the center of our lives. The guiding force was a faith in a God who would give all hope for the tomorrow that was to come. That stability of hope is still anchored in those things that have been the bedrock of my life. I pray it can be for you as well. Of course, ultimately, it is you that must make that choice.